Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll see how to insert radio button values into our database. We have previously done with the registration thing. We'll be working with the same form itself. So before getting started, if you're new to this channel, do subscribe and do follow me on my Instagram as well. So let's not waste our time and let's get started with the coding part. So previously we have worked with the registration form. We have given field like a full name, phone number, email, password, and we have one button. So here before password we'll just create, or else after password we'll just create one more input tag to enter the radio button value. So radio button is that we have to select one option, right? Among the given we have to select one. Let's design that. So let me copy this password. I'm doing it after password itself. So copy this and paste. So here instead of password give as gender. So I'm giving it as gender, and here we have all this. Let's remove this input tag and type input check for radio checkbox radio. So input type should be radio, and we have to give the name here. ID is not required. Let's give the name as gender, and I'm going to tell it as male. Let's copy this and paste it again, and let's make this as female. Now let's go back and reload and check what is happening here. Host index, right? Let's go to registration form. You can see here for gender you have two options. You have to select any one among this. So while registering we have to select any one among this. So we have done with this. Now we have to write the code for this. So the code has already been written. So if you see, when this button is clicked, it will go to code.php with the post method, which will take all the input tag value. Till now, it was only taking the name, phone number, email, password. Now we have added one more field, which is gender. So it will be taking, we have to take this field. We'll copy this register button. This register button is going to code.php. So go to code.php. So here is a registration code. Give Control F and paste it. You can see that register button is performed here. So open this. After this we have one field which is gender, right? We'll give gender is equal to, and one more thing is that these two name has to be the same. Okay, the name should be the same. So go back and tell dollar post of the gender. So copy this gender and paste it here. We have to add this inside our insert query. Let's go back after password. Give gender and pass the value. Give a comma and within single quotes copy paste this $gender. So it will take this gender value and store it in users table. So now coming back to the users table, here if you see we have the ID, name, phone, email, password created it, but we don't have a column of gender. We have to create that. Here what we'll do is we'll create one column. Browse on structures. So here you have add one column. Not after created it. I want it after password. So I'm creating it after password. So click on after password and tell go. It is asking a name. So give gender. And here I'm going to tell varchar, and I'm going to tell 191 or 181. That's it, and I'm going to save. You can see this column has been created. Go to browse and check if that column is created. So now one column gender is created. Let's execute this and see. Let's reload. Let me give name as test and phone number, email test@gmail.com. Password is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have to select the gender. Let me select female and click on register button. Ignore this error message for now. Let's see what has happened, whether that particular value is being stored into our database. Let me reload. If you observe properly, it is on here. Why it is on? Because we have not given the value there. We have to give the value. So value is equal to male and give the value is equal to female. Okay, now let's go register once again and check. Let's go back, refresh. Let's give this as test1. Test1 at gmail.com. Password 12345 and let me select female and now register. Now let's go back again and refresh. Here you can see the female value is being stored. Let's go register once again for the male value. Refresh this page and tell test2 email test2 at gmail.com, password 12345 and 5, and let me click on mail and register. Let's go back and reload. You can see the mail has been stored. This is how we store a radio button value into a database. Let's check on this error as well. Let me go to login.php on 18. Why that is happening is, here if you can see, it is been redirecting to login page, I think. Let's redirect this to index.php. Okay, let's insert once again and check with that. Let's refresh this and tell test3 test3 at gmail.com. We have just registered, but to log in we need the access, right? Here you can see the value has been entered. Coming back to index page, if you see here, we don't have that column which has been fetched inside this index.php. So let's go fetch that quickly. It was in index.php, so here you can see that we are looping everything here. So we have to fetch the value here and give the heading here. Give the table heading as gender and go to after password, copy paste this td once again and tell this as gender. So let's go and refresh the page now. Now you can see the gender which is being here. We have to do a few more things, that is like going to the edit part, we have to add the radio button here as well. Let's quickly do that as well. So let's go back and go to edit.php, go to register.php first and copy this code and paste it in edit.php. Just copy paste, align it. You can see when update button is clicked, it is going. Okay, so copy this update button. It's going to code.php with the post method and go to code.php. Instead of register button, give update. So here you can see after password we have to create gender is equal to $post of gender, give a semicolon, while updating pass this, give a comma and give gender and give the variable name which is gender. I think we have given it correctly. So once this is updated, it will go to index.php. Okay, let's come back, reload this page with the user 3, right? So let's update this to was male. I think user 3 was male, right? So user 3 was male. Let's update this to female. So now you can see this has got updated to female. And let's update all these fields as well. Now you can see that all the fields which does not have gender also we have just made it using this edit and update. So we have worked with the edit, update and insertion of radio button as well. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.